Almost ready. I'm getting there. I dropped something. Naturally. All right. I think I'm ready. Good morning. It's Tuesday, right? Tuesday, and I could have slept all the dang day. I really did not want to get up. My husband and I were talking, and I fell back asleep while we were talking. That's how bad I wanted to sleep for the entire day. All right. Good morning. Where are we? Good morning. Where are we? Let's find our link place. So tired. All we were doing is running my mother-in-law around, and she's got to be really tired if I'm this tired. Good morning, Julie and Ruth Ann and Dieta. If I worked for a pajama company or a sweater company, I would tell them to make everything about 4 inches longer than it really is. You could roll it up, you could push it up, you could cut it and hem it, but I'm tired of my hands being cold all the time. I could wear these. Let's wear these. Oh. Happy, happy, joy, joy. And I slept really good last night, Kathy. I don't understand why when you wake up and you've slept good, why are you tired? Hi, Valerie. Hi, Shari. Hi, Dieta. That's the part I don't get. I understand when I don't sleep well that I'm tired, but I think I'm going to turn this light down and scooch it over there. Maybe we won't have as much of a glare. Susan says, burr here. Yeah, burr here. Uh-oh, Shirley says, good morning. I have jury duty today. I'm not excited. My daughter is 17 days from her due date, and I don't want to be cut off from my phone. Oh, man. Can you be excused because maybe your daughter needs you to hold her hand or something? Hi, Valerie. It's just supposed to be that kind of day. I don't know. Anyway. Hi. I'm going to start doing shameless plugs now for creatorofcuteness.com. That's the website. Don't wear it out. Actually, no, do wear it out. Please. Please go wear it out. It's the website. creatorofcuteness.com. And on the website, you'll find these 3 new girls under the cards section. Stop it. These 3 girls come like this and in black and white. So it's like a collage element, but it's not a collage element. I put them under the cards section because I do think they'd make really cute cards. So this one, I'm so sorry. I really am. But the yawning is just going to continue. This one says, many nights she dreamed she was a sparkly Christmas tree. And yes, after I did this one, I realized I spelled sparkly wrong. But in Lindsay world, I don't care. It's cool. This one says, she has got Christmas on her brain. This is my favorite girl. I love the way her hair came out. I love the color of the black gray kind of color. And she's perfect. This one is my least favorite of the 3, but I still love her. It says, Santa baby, hurry down the chimney tonight. And she's got holly in her hair and a really cool background and a really cool dress. So not only did I give you them this way, but I gave you them in black and white. And I gave you them smaller so you could make cards. Like, look how cute this cute little card is. There's 1. I made 3 cards. I got to take pictures of them and post them on the website. 2. And this one is sparkly. Can you see the sparkles? I maybe turned the light down too low. Anyway, 3 cards. I love them. So those are available. You can make tags with them. You could make cards. You could make journal pages. It's whatever you want to do with them. Oh, gosh. Darn it. I'm so sorry. That's my note to self. All right. So then, Journal Play Day has not gone away. I've decided to resurrect it and reboot it and revamp it and bring it right back. This is our 20th quarter of Journal Play Day for 2026. So in each month, here's the difference. Kind of revamped a little bit, not a whole lot. We're going to make a simple journal each month. That doesn't mean that each month we're not going to make a really intense journal. It just means that, okay, yawn again. It just means that some month we're just going to make a really simple journal. You're going to get 1 to 3 pieces of new art from me. You're never going to get 8 pieces of art from me again because I'm tired. And then we're going to have an additional recorded class on creating a page or 2 in our journals. Like, I want to help you guys figure out what to do once you have the journals. So, in January, our book is being created in December. So it's always the month before that we're going to be creating. So in December, we make January's book. In January, we make February's book. In February, we make March's book. And that's it. And that's Journal Play Day. So here's what you're getting for January. You're getting this little guy, which I just did for the fun of it. And then you're getting this big guy, which is the collage element portion. Gives you lots of cool words and snow people. I really like this page. First of all, I love the colors. Every January I do these colors. It doesn't seem to vary too much. But lots of words to use in your journals. Just little tiny. I had fun doing little tiny stuff. Then you get this cool snowbank, which would make a fabulous journal cover. And you could cut out these 2 snowmen. There's a snowman and a snow woman. There's also a snow girl and a snow boy. And you could put them in the snowbank and be done. Right? Then you also get snowflakes. This is the snowflake page. I really like it. I like both of them. I think they both came out really good. Right? Love. So that's Journal Play Day. You can sign up for that now. The only thing that's changed is I increased the price $5. I'm sorry. But it's $5 increase for 3 months. So it's still a good deal. And I added more stuff. So not too shabby. Then we have this one coming up, which starts in February. Oh, there's a piece of paper here I can't get off. Starts in February. This is the So Much Fun class where we're going to be sewing stuff. We're going to sew journal covers. We're going to sew pages in a journal. We're going to learn to sew by hand. It's just going to be fun. So you sign up for 3 months at a time, just like the other classes. February 21st, April 11th, and June 13th are the first ones, so it's going to skip every other month. So it will be, is that called bi-monthly, I think? Yeah, we're going to make some really cute stuff. But most importantly, we're just going to play with stitches. It's awesome. So this one's called So Much Cuteness. The next one that's coming is the Empty Page class. It's a doodle journal 6-month class with me. So again, you're going every other month. You're going to get traceable art from me. If you have taken the Empty Page class in person from me, you can rest assured that the art will be different. The classes will be different because we're going to learn about mark making tools and mediums and we're going to explore lettering, quotes, and stencils and more. We're just going to play in an art journal. It's going to be fun. I don't want to plan too much because I like to change things. You'll supply your own journal and tools to create, because I can't send tools to everybody for the $40 price of the class. So that would be a $500 class if I had to send tools to everybody. These are the class dates. So this one starts in January and then skips a month and goes to March and then skips a month and goes to May and so on. But you only are signing up for 3 months at a time. So if you don't like it, you don't have to continue. It's very hard to do subscription classes, I found out. I found out the hard way by signing up for a subscription class, and trying to cancel it is ridiculous. Ridiculous. So, here's the thing. Today we are doing Christmas Vacation. National Lampoons Christmas Vacation. I know you can't see that. It's so tiny. So tiny. And then tomorrow was 'Twas the Night Before Christmas, and the next day is repeat one. I guess we repeat any one of them that we want. I don't know. She didn't explain that one, so I'll do what I please. Okay, we're crossing those off. We get to do our cover page today, and I kind of lined it up a little bit. But I kind of want to see if I can put this on. Where's that black background? This one. Will this still show up? Yeah, pretty well. This is my favorite page in the book. Doesn't tear out real well, but you know. So I'm going to cut it. Guess I better use a white pen because I'm not going to be able to see otherwise. Whoops. Cut it right about there and right about there. White pen shows up very nicely on that. It's the red one movie. Oh, this is the red one? This doesn't say repeat? I'm sorry. As a lettering teacher, I read that as a P. Red one. I love that movie, the red one. Thank you, Jennifer, for being the voice of reason today. Oh man, I just love this paper. And we haven't done one where we've covered the whole page, kind of. I really like it. I don't need these, but I do need to put the punch right in here. I gotta punch that circle, that half circle out so that it matches up. Where's that half circle? Lindsay, what'd you do with your punch? Did you put it away? Yes, you did. Hang on, I'll be right back. Oh, Jennifer, I'm so glad you explained that. I was going to repeat one. Okay. Oh, that worked out good. So I have a little extra around there. Yeah, I think I've decided that I really should not have bought this paper. I think I'm going to give it to my daughter to make more. She makes paper chains out of it. I just wanted the scraps, really. I don't know why I bought the paper. Well, I do know, because I've been shopping way too much lately. I've been shopping too much and eating out too much. And guess what? I don't ever want to eat out again right now. And honestly, I don't really want to shop either. I haven't bought one Christmas gift. Has anybody else done Christmas? I'm just not interested this year. And really, all my husband and I have to get our stocking stuffers because we're taking the kids to Disneyland. So we're just filling their stockings, except for Atticus, of course. I lied. I did buy Atticus a gift. We bought him walkie-talkies. Every kid needs walkie-talkies, don't you think? That same paper is right here, but that's okay. So we bought him walkie-talkies. I bought him a long time ago a spirograph, because every time I buy him something, I'm buying him a retro gift, because I think retro gifts are honestly better than some of the new gifts. And we asked him last night what his favorite gift from his birthday was, and he said it was his Tiger Shark monster truck, I think. I think that was it. Tiger Shark monster truck. I really like that. It's very dark. And then I'm going to put this guy right here. Isn't that cute? I mean, I like it. Have you seen the walkie-talkies you can FaceTime with, Rebecca asks. No. Why didn't I get those? I just got kids' cheap walkie-talkies. Oh, no. I goofed. That sounds awesome. Terry says, oh, I need to shop. I do better shopping under pressure. I think I do too now, Terry. I'm going to glue these tabs down so they don't get caught on anything. My mother-in-law is going for the first time we've always had my mother-in-law come for Christmas for years, because my brother-in-law and sister-in-law live in Southern California. The dogs are wrestling. But she's going to Reno. Denise says, the dogs are so cute playing. You should have been here this morning when they were jumping on our heads. It was not fun. Hopefully that it's got to come in just a bit. All right, we're going with Christmas Vacation today. Jewel says, with hubby still out of work, ugh, it is hard not doing things. Jewel, that's where you need to go back to old-fashioned stuff and make paper chains out of paper bags and use stuff that you have in your house to make gifts for people. And you know what? It'll probably be the best. I really like that one. So now we have, oh, they look good together, don't they? Kind of think this is my favorite one. It's very cute. Okay, so we're doing Christmas Vacation, and it's going right here on this one here. And I went back to this way so that it's opening like a backwards book. You know who my favorite character in the red one is? Is that big bear. So I think we're going to do that big bear for the red one. I'm excited now. I'm not excited about this one. Here's the quote that I'm using. Are you ready? It says, we're kicking off our fun, old-fashioned family Christmas by heading out into the country in the old front-wheel drive sleigh to embrace the frosty majesty of the winter landscape and select that most important of all Christmas symbols. Clark Griswold. That just really it sticks out to me. I remember that so much. And we're going to draw the trusty station wagon. I hope. Okay. Oh, not that pencil. It's not even sharp. Oh, yeah, the bear is called Garcia. He's so cute, isn't he? Didn't you love that movie? I took my daughter to see that in the theaters, and then I made my husband go back with me because it was so good. I knew he would like it. All right, let's go back to the car. I have it here, and let's bring this down. All right, we're going with, let me enlarge it a little. It's hard to see. I quite honestly have never drawn a station wagon. So let's go down at an angle here. And it rounds off. And this goes up, over, and down. Is that at the same height as that? And then this gets a wheel, but I think this goes up further. That's the wheel. Okay, are you seeing how it's coming? I don't want to spend very much time drawing this car. I want to spend the time on the quote. And another wheel. Okay. The top doesn't matter because it gets a tree on it. And then the back comes down like this. And there's a hump here where the tailgate is. And this. And then a bumper. And a bumper up in the front. And this gets rounded. All right. And then the windows. First window, the back window, which is the important one because that's where the kids got to sit, like us. Do you remember riding backwards in your parents' station wagon? Okay, well, the roof is definitely caved in, but it's all right. And then this car has wood paneling, so that's going to go here. Like that. Oh, it goes further. Like that. And then here. And then over this front wheel. I think the front is a little long. But you know what? Are the station wagon police coming to find me? No. And then it has a rear view mirror right here. That's about the only other distinguishing mark on it. Oh, it has a wind wing. Right there. All right. We're going to paint the tree with watercolor. So I'm going to erase the roof. I don't need it. And I'm thinking, let's think for a minute. I'm thinking, before I paint the tree, I'm going to paint the windows. No, maybe not, because that's black. And the black will get in the green. Did you guys get to see the car? Did everybody see that? Hope so. Okay. I'm going with the tree. Sticking with my first idea. And I found these paints. And these paints have these paints in there. So let's use these paints. And my water is so dirty. I may have to go, oh yeah, I have to go clean water. Give me a second. You guys draw your car. I'll be right back. Get water, you guys. I forgot. I printed out that fireworks paperwork. It takes volunteer work. I don't know. I printed it anyway. Okay, I'm back with clean Cool water. Donna says, no seat belts. You sat in the front seat. Your mom, if she was driving, would use her right hand to protect you on a sudden stop. I still do that, but I remember my mom doing it. I remember being all over the car, like really. We were just crazy kids. All right, so I want a light green and a darker green for my tree. So I'm going to go with this one, and then we'll put a darker on top of it. And the tree does come over the front window a little. And it's big. Gee, Clark, she's a beaut. Do you remember that line? And then the kid says, where's that tree going in the backyard? And the dad's like, no, Russ. I think that was the kid's name, Russ, right? That's going in the living room. It's a little off kilter here. That's good. That works. We'll get some darker green in there. We're going to dry this. Hi, Dorothy. I wasn't a big fan of this movie because I'm not a big fan of Chevy Chase. We've had that conversation before. But not a big fan. All my greens are falling out, so let me give me a second to put this one back in to the container. Get in there. There you go. Let's do some darker green in here. I'm going to kind of mix a color because I don't really like that green. That's kind of good. So we'll have the lighter green popping out of the darker green. Carmen must not be feeling good today. She's not here. And I know that when she's not here, that usually means she doesn't feel good. Gonna get this weird blue-green in here. His tree had a huge root ball on it. Oh, should I do the root ball? I remember that. Adding some darker. Oh my God, I remember that. Okay. Let's put the root ball on the back. Tina says, I loved it when Russ asked, Dad, did you bring an axe? That's so cute. Linda says, did you know that Russ is the actor who plays Leonard on The Big Bang Theory? Oh, yeah. And wasn't he also in, I could have the wrong kid, but wasn't he also in the Connors with Roseanne Barr? Wasn't that him? We're going with the root ball because once you said that, I'm like, I remember that. Doing it like that. There's our root ball. Carmen's okay. Don't worry about her. She's not, well, she wouldn't want me to talk about it, so she's all right. All right. So there's our tree. There's our root ball. We're going for the windows now. I gotta be careful for these the windows. I mean the branches. Yes, he was Darlene's boyfriend and then husband. Yes, same kid. That's my husband's favorite show, by the way. The Big Bang Theory. He could watch it all day, all night, and laugh like there's no tomorrow. It's the cutest thing ever. I love watching him watch that show. Hey, get out of here. If you're going to really fight, you're not allowed in here. Get out, Bugsy. And you know that Big Bang Theory was written by my sales rep, right? Chuck Lorre. He was my sales rep for Beanie Babies when we had Beanie Babies in my store. And he would come in, I know I've told this story, he would come in and tell us, oh, I've written this show with a buddy of mine. And I don't think we ever asked the name. But he's like, yeah, we're gonna be rich. We're gonna stop doing this sales rep thing. And I'm gonna do this show. And then one day he just stopped coming to the store. And we got a new sales rep, and the guy's like, yeah, your old sales rep wrote this show, and he's trying to get it produced or something. And we're like, oh, another Hollywood guy. All right. Okay, then we're going to do the wood paneling, and then I believe the car was green. Correct me if I'm wrong. But every picture I've seen is green. But truly, correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, the girls all flirted with him. We didn't get a lot of guys in my store when we had the store. So when he would come in, and my mom liked him because he was Jewish. She liked any guy that was Jewish. So when he came in, all the girls would flirt, you know. Hey, Bugsy, knock it off. My husband loves Big Bang too, Derry. Did I already say that? I think I did. We can put on any episode and he will laugh, laugh, laugh. Trying to get some darker, more like wood in here, but not working. I wish I had a car with wood paneling, like a Land Rover. No, what are they called? Land Cruisers. That would be my ultimate car for me if I could have a Land Cruiser. Okay, well, that's pretty good. Did you flirt with Chuck? No, he wasn't my type. Wasn't into the Jewish kids. I mean, I liked him. He was a nice guy, but I was there to do business. It was my store. And Beanie Babies were a big, like when I decided to add in Beanie Babies, because it was a company called Russ Berry, and we carried other products from Russ Berry, like keychains with people's names on them. They had like Gifty, remember back in the 80s, and Gifty stuff was popular. Just junky, Gifty stuff. I don't know if you can still find it places or not, but it was a lot of junk. And so then when Boy, those look like four-wheel drive tires. Let me dry this. So when he came in and pitched us Beanie Babies, I'm like, I don't know, buddy. These sound really dumb. Well, I was so wrong, because for a couple of years there, they saved my store. We wouldn't have survived without Beanie Babies. And the boxes would come in, and I'd have to go late at night and open them up, and my kids would go with me. Oh my God, they thought it was the coolest thing to see the Beanie Babies ahead of time. And then we'd have to put a sign on the door saying, you know, we open at 10 o'clock. No early lineups, blah, blah, blah. Oh, they still lined up. It was a big deal. People lined up for miles. Not miles, I'm exaggerating. But we would get maybe 100 people in line for the store, where I couldn't sell a pen or a piece of paper or a sticker, but they'd come in and buy thousands of dollars worth of Beanie Babies, and it was a good day. Like, the store did really well that day. So I was grateful we had Beanie Babies. All right. I'm going to go with the color that I think this car is. And then there were no more Beanie Babies. And then we went into scrapbooking. And I was thankful again. Like, this is great. I'm very thankful that all these tchotchkes are popular. And I remember at the beginning of the scrapbooking thing, there was barely an internet, you know, but I would go home and research and try to find a company that sold paper or whatever, so that we could get scrapbooky type paper in the store. And the only places I found were in Utah. And I'm like, why is this? Couldn't figure it out. And then I'm like, genealogy. And then I got it. Then it came to me. But there were so very few stores at first that sold scrapbooking products. There was one not stores, I'm sorry, manufacturers. There was one in Colorado that we bought from, and then one came to California, and she became a distributor, and that was awesome, called Family Treasures. Oh man, I really like this car. This is supposed to be darker underneath here, but I don't want it to be too dark. And I do like that it looks like a souped up station wagon. Yeah. Okay. It's definitely going to be silver. And this bumper is going to be silver. And this bumper is going to be silver. And then we get to do our writing, because I don't think I'm going to do any more here. Oh, I don't know what happened there. Went away for a minute. Okay, the sparkles look good. We can put a little spark highlight line in our windows. And then I think we'll do a light blue, if I can, for the snowy area. But most of my water is black now, but I have this light blue frosty kind of color. And maybe this needs to be in the background. Cheryl says, my husband fed into that craze, bought them all because they were going to increase in value. He was an investment rep. That's so funny. I have a whole closet full. I have every single one. My mom didn't buy. My mom stole from us, from herself, from the store. We used to steal all the time from ourselves. My mom would steal Beanie Babies all the time. And she took 3 of each home and put them in bags for my kids because she was sure they were going to increase in value. And she was a CPA, not really certified. She wasn't a certified public accountant. She was she worked for a CPA. Oh, that is just too light. I didn't want it that light, but I didn't want it very dark either. And then do you guys remember waiting in line at McDonald's for the little guys, for the little toys? My mom would go every single day without my kids. And she would be, oh, I have grandkids. These are for my grandkids. And we all knew it was for her. She just liked doing it. She liked collecting them. She and my husband, they were the collectors. Shari says, I still have the ones I bought for investment. Yeah, me too. I mean, what are you going to do with them? So I have one of each that I kept. And then my mom had one of each for all 3 kids. Those 3, so 3 times probably 100 of each, we donated to Children's Hospital because they were brand new when my mom and dad moved. We donated them to Children's Hospital, and it made me feel really good to give those away. All right, so there's our car. Pretty much like it. I love the frosty. I don't think you can see how frosty that top blue is, but it is. And I want to do our wording. I'm going to put snowflakes down here, or snow, whatever you call it. I'm going to put dots. Who am I lying to? I got new glasses yesterday, you guys. They're polka dotted. I'm really excited about them, except the thing I'm not excited about is my right eye is 50% worse than it was last year. And so I'm pretty sure that means I'm going blind in my right eye. So I told my husband, guess what? I'm going blind. And I started crying. And then I'm like, no, this is a great excuse to go everywhere I want to go so I can see everything I want to see before I go blind. All right, here's our quote. I don't think I'm really going blind, but I mean, I could be. I want a number 3 pen. And I'm just going to write it. It's not going to be anything really exciting, or I'm not going to put a wave to it. We're kicking off just printing and cursive. Kicking off our fun. I'll make that a little bigger. Fun, comma, old-fashioned. Old-fashioned family Christmas. Christmas. Oh, I think I can scoot this and flip it so you can see as I'm writing. I'm sorry. I forget that I'm back downstairs and I have my good tripod, my lettering tripod. By heading out, it's my favorite thing about lettering. You can just do straight printing and straight cursive and make it cool. No, it's not a cataract. Thank you. They checked for that. But yes, I do have cataract coming. heading out into the country. In the old front wheel. Gonna put front wheel here. I'm not worried about it anymore. I was last night. Told all my kids I was going blind. And they're like, oh, no, you're not. You're exaggerating. It's what you do. I'm like, okay, well, I hope so. Front wheel drive sleigh. Hope that's how you spell sleigh. 2. Uh-oh, I think I'm going to run out of room. Embrace the frosty majesty of winter. Got to go smaller. Not too small. M-A-J. Of. We're going to go really little with of and put winter here. And it's going to come up like that. Whew. Majesty of winter. Oh, I forgot the, oh well, landscape. And select that most important of Christmas symbols. It's going to fit. Important of Christmas. Symbols. And this definitely needs quotes around it. And it's got to say Clark Griswold right here. Hope I spelled Griswold. I did. Clark Griswold. And I think I'm going to add some black lines in here and black lines in all the windows. And then I really think I want to outline this part and maybe the entire car, because I think I want to make this look more like wood. So I'm going to add some grain to it, I think. I don't do good wood grain, but I like it. I've never been a wood grain drawer, but that looks better with the black. Hey, don't hurt her. You guys play so rough sometimes. I know she can give it right back to you, but You hurt that little dog. You're going to have to answer to me. She is a lot smaller than he is. And then I'm going to put a ring around our tire. I'm trying to decide if I want to do a ring around the car itself. I mean, an outline. I love this silver on our bumper. That's the wind. That's the, I don't know, I kind of like it. And I kind of like the lettering just by itself. What time is it? I'm early. I'm going to outline it, but not the tree, for sure. And this part is the undercarriage. I'm going to add some lines in here. Okay, let's look now. Some dots on our tires. Do you think I need to color in the lettering in here or just leave it? I think leave it. Oh, wait, I have an idea. Let's do it silver. Yeah, I like the silver. You can barely see it unless you kind of move the page around. I'll show you. I don't even know if you guys can see the silver, but I've got to finish it now. It's cute. I'm thinking I want to take my husband and the dogs and get in the car and go to the beach because we're giving my mother-in-law back to my brother-in-law today, and they're supposed to have her for 2 months. And I really think they need to just sell her house and get her somewhere. This passing back and forth is no bueno for anybody. And at home, at her house, she sleeps on the couch, even though she has 2 beautiful beds. So here she sleeps on the couch, and at my brother-in-law's she sleeps on the couch, and that really upsets me. I have a pull-out couch, and she won't allow me to pull it out. And my brother-in-law has a pull-out couch, same. Very upsetting. She's very upsetting. Last night was a clincher. I had to tell my husband she cannot live here. I cannot live with her. She's so mean to me. All right, I think I'm going to go for broke and add snow on our tree. Doesn't have to look exactly like the movie. It's just my interpretation, right? Oh yeah, the silver's really cute on the tree. But I think you have to see it in person. I don't know that you guys are going to be able to see it. We went out for sushi last night, and Atticus was so cute because he's 5 now, and they've told him that he can't have raw fish like they do in their sushi, which grosses me out, number one, but that he couldn't have it until he was 5. Well, he's 5 now, and he kept looking at him as they're ordering food, and he's like, I'm 5 now, I can have raw fish. I'm like, you guys told him that, so he had raw fish last night. Makes me nervous. There's all kinds of parasites in fish, especially when you go out to a sushi place, but none of my business. Okay, look how cute that looks with the snow on the tree. Huh? Am I right? All right. All right, ready? It's going right in there. Uh-oh. That's going to bother me forever. Can you see the D is sticking out there? Ugh. Why does that stuff bother me? All of it's going to stick out. I forgot to draw the line. Lindsay. Oh well, what can you do? Que sera, sera. You know. Let's take it out again because that's bugging me. But it's really a cute one. It would make a really cute Christmas card, I think. All right, you guys. Well, that's it for today. Tomorrow we are doing what? 'Twas the night before Christmas. And I got to change this because that's going to bother me too. This is the red one with Dwayne. Right? All right. So I hope I can get a good photo of this. Not sure, but I'll give it a try. All right. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a really good day. Love you. Okay, bye.